Hi kawan, welcome to EDCReady. Today we are doing a first impression of this knife. This is the Leatherman Free K4. Now before I continue with this first impression, just want to give a big shout out to thomastools.com.my. They lent this to me for the review, and if you want to know more about them or more about this knife, you can check out the link in the description down below. It'll take you to this website, thomastools.com.my. So this is just a first impression. This is still within the first day I had it, so I've not tested it, I've not used it, but I just want to give you guys my first thought. First of which is that I was surprised by how thick this guy is. Now the Leatherman Free series is the Leatherman Free K4. The K stands for knife. I believe they have a K2 and this is the K4. They have the P2, which is a plier based multi-tool, and then they have the P4, which is a bigger version of the plier based multi-tool. This is the bigger of the knife multi-tools, K4. 4 because it has 4 tools in the back here. So we have here the flat head right here. Shouldn't possibly have everything open at one time. You have the flat head right here. Okay, and then you have the awl right here with the little hole right there. You can also use it as a very small screwdriver. You have a pair of scissors right here, pretty nice scissors. And then you also have this right here. This is a Phillips head screwdriver with a bottle opener. It does come with a pocket clip with recessed screws, so that's very nice. It's also reversible. You can have it on this side. You have here a knife which I believe is 420HC. I am not so sure, but it comes with a nice little hollow grind right here. It's also coming in a sheepfoot style blade with a nice swedge here, which is going to be great for this kind of cuts. And one thing I gotta say is that what I love about the Free series is that every knife here locks, every tool here locks. Starting from the knife, they have this little lock right here, which is also ambidextrous because this is just a bar that you lift up, and you can lift it up from both sides. And then you also have all the tools here locked, like this tool locks right here, it's not moving, and then every other tool here locks as well. The scissors, just everything locks, and you can flick this open, and then you have nice pair of scissors. And again, this is also ambidextrous, so the minute you flip the clip around, you can use it in any direction. Feels a little bit dense because, well, there are 4 tools here. And overall, my first impressions of it is I am moderately impressed. I'm not extremely impressed with this. The tools do feel very smooth. I don't know if it's running on washers. Yeah, it looks like it's running on phosphor bronze washers, but you definitely can't flick it out. There's a bit too much tension in the locking mechanism to stop it from flicking out. You can kind of use your wrist a little bit and you can flick it out that way. And then the tools in the back here are actually held up by magnets, I think, and the magnet is quite strong. Is there the magnet? Somewhere in there, but the magnets are quite strong. I thought this would be a little bit easier to open up, but they tend to be pretty strong to pull out. And then you can just choose the tools that you want, click it back in, and then click it into place. Now, one thing that the Free series tries to do is that it tries to become completely one-handable. Okay, so the knife, you can definitely open one hand, close one hand. The tools in the back here, I have not tried it enough, but you can, in theory, just flick it out like that, and then you kind of pick the tool that you want. Let's say you want the awl, pull out the awl, push this all back in, and then push it back out. There we go. Alright, the material here, I don't know if this is, it feels like some kind of metal, possibly aluminum, but I'm not so sure. I have to check it out. And yeah, that's about it. That's my first impressions. One thing I like about this, a couple of things I like about this from the get-go, I really like the sheep's foot and the hollow ground. It makes it feel very nice and sharp. I also like the tools are quite burly. For example, this guy right here, this is a flat head. You can also use it as a pry bar because it is just that thick. It's also sharpened a little bit here as well, so if you need to use it as like a package opener, I think you can. It's quite sharp up there. And all the other tools, the flat head, the awl, the scissors, they all feel nice and burly. I've not held this in my pocket, but the spring tension feels quite good. Okay guys, that is my first impressions of the Leatherman Free K4. And if you want to know more about this, check out thomastools.com.my. They sent this to me on loan, and thanks guys, and stay ready.